Hey guys, and welcome back to more Pokémon FireRed with Fullboy V5. In the last part, we arrived at Lavender Town, and in this part we're going to be seeing what we can do in Lavender Town, which in all honesty is not a lot really. The first place of interest that you're going to want to go to is the Pokémon Tower here, but let's just look around the town a minute. If we talk to this guy here, ghosts appeared in the Pokémon Tower. I think they're the spirits of Pokémon that the Rockets killed. So yeah, like I was saying earlier in the Let's Play, Team Rocket is the only the only team that has actually killed a Pokémon. Or multiple Pokemon. I thought it was only one, but obviously that guy said different. I didn't talk to everyone in the Pokemon Center, I don't believe, so let's just talk to them here. I saw Cubone's mother trying to escape from Team Rocket. She was killed trying to get away, so there you go. Team Rocket will do anything for the sake of money. There's no job too dirty, no deed too heinous, no crime too wicked. And that is why they're more badass than any other team. You know how the Cubone species swears skulls, right? People will pay a lot for one. So yeah, this town is basically, well, Pokemon Tower here. In fact, you know what? We'll head in here now because we can look at the rest of the town later. But yeah, if you're heading here, we'll just talk to these guys here. I came to pray for my dearly departed Clefairy. Oh, I'm washing tears. Did you come to pay respects? Bless your Pokemon loving heart, son. Yeah. Let's carry on here. My Growlithe, why did you die? I'm a Chandelier. There are spirits up to mischief. I sent some high in your tower. So yeah, this tower is basically a memorial. Pokemon Tower is erected in the memory of Pokemon that died. I'm not going to make a joke about erections, so don't you either. But yeah, I suppose I'll talk a bit more about it here, but at the moment we've got something of interest. Hey Benny, what brings you here? Is your Pokemon dead? You disrespectful bastard, we're in the middle of a graveyard. Hey, it's alive. I can at least make them faint. Let's go. Okay, we're battling on the floor of departed Pokemon. That is awful, you little bastard. Okay, so, Pidgeotto again here. This is like in the bio where you've seen it in the bio. This is where he's gonna. I should be Shockwave there. This is where he's gonna start changing his team around depending on what Pokemon you chose as your starter. Now, let me just whip my notebook out here because I wrote the notes down. And Psybeam, why are you missing? I really should have used what's it called, Shockwave. Oh, fuck you, Pidgeotto. Right, let's have a look here. Yep, you die, Pidgeotto. Good for you. Bloody hell, how much have I written in here? Right, here we go. If you chose Bulbasaur instead of Growlithe, which is he coming up next? No, Wartortle. Wartortle this early? Okay. But yeah, if you chose Bulbasaur instead of a Growlithe, you'll have a Gyarados with moves Thrash, Tackle, and Bite. If you chose Squirtle instead of a Executive, he will also have the Gyarados, and the Gyarados will be the same as the one as I've just said. And yeah, Kadabra. Well done, you go down. Right, let's see who can go next. We'll throw Mankey out there. And yeah, as I was saying, basically, this town's quite controversial because of all the absurd rumours about it. There was... Oh, fuck's sake! Mankey! Right, you dare die, Mankey, I won't like it. I won't like you. You won't get a spank on the arse. Right, thank you. I should just use Brick Break, really, shouldn't I? The rumours about it, there's one where in the original Red and Green, the music was different, and the music was actually changed, and because the music was different, there was like a high-pitched sound in the first versions of Red and Green. It was changed in later versions, but it was a high-pitched sound. It made it quite uncomfortable to listen to, and it'll make you get dizzy and things like that. And people took this and went really overdramatic and said like people committed suicide because of it. I don't know, but yeah, completely false. But it's also mainly because of the side plot of Cubone's mother being killed, which is a Marowak. That makes this place quite controversial. There's also Gary's Raticate, like I said, in a few previous parts. So as you see here, your rival is at Pokemon Tower. Now, speculation is that the Raticate that we battled on the SS Anne, because he doesn't have the Raticate anymore, actually died, and he came to visit it at the Pokemon Tower. Of course, Game Freak's never confirmed this or anything, so I don't believe it at all, really. But it's pretty good speculation. Let's see, Growlithe. Here's the Growlithe, and we can keep Gyarados out for Water Pulse. And you have Intimidate? Yes, you do. And that is something I have to say. My Kadabra actually has the worst ability. It can either have Inner Focus or Synchronize. Synchronize is when, if you get a status problem inflicted on you, if the Pokemon can get it inflicted on them. So, like, Growlithe couldn't get burned because it's a fire type. But say like if it was Kadabra maybe, and it used Will-O-Wisp on me, which makes your Pokemon get burned, it'll make the Kadabra that used it on my Kadabra get burned as well. You stinker, yet you want to smell me, alright? But yeah, my Kadabra has Inner Focus instead, which makes it prevent from flinching, which is a bit of the worst one. But anyway, how's your Pokédex coming? I just caught a Cubone. I can't find the Big or Marowak. Where could they be? I bet there aren't any left. Well, I better get going. I've got a lot to accomplish, unlike you. Smell you later. Stop smelling me. You told me I stink. Right. Anyway, all the Pokemon in here at the moment you cannot catch because they're just gonna be ghosts. Now I'll show off the ghosts actually. Even we could not identify the wayward ghosts. A Silphscope might be able to unmask them, which is an item we'll be getting later. But yeah, if we let me just try and find a wild Pokemon here. I ain't got a Repels up, have I? And you can battle these trainers, by the way, but we won't be doing that until later. Come on, because there's actually a point where you won't be able to go up the stairs anymore because a ghost will be blocking the way. Here we go. Yeah, so there's the ghost. Darn, the ghost can't be ID'd. Oh, darn it! So if you try and attack, and this is Gyarados, mind you, Gyarados is too scared to move. What a pussy! And yeah, get out! Get out! So yeah, we can't. Your Pokemon won't be able to attack. You can use items and stuff, but it won't be able to defeat the ghosts. So there's not much point in being here at the moment. So let's just head over to the Pokemon Center. Right, now that we're all healed up, let's go explore the town a bit more. Lavender Volunteer Pokemon House. What does this guy say? This town is known as the gravesite of Pokemon, so it's the whole town really, so you can see why it's a bit hard hitting for a kids game really, but of course when you first play it you don't really think anything of it. Memorial services are held in the Pokemon Tower, which is creepy as fuck, so we're not going to go in there again. What's it say? That's all, Mr. Fuji's in here, where'd he go? Let's talk to this little girl. Hello little girl, this is really Mr. Fuji's house. Sorry, he's really kind. He looks after abandoned and orphaned Pokemon. And what do you say? It's so warm. Pokemon are so nice to hug. But I do have to admit, this is controversial music, but I do like the music here. I don't know why. It's kind of a weird combination in this town. It's peaceful yet really eerie. So, do you believe in ghosts? I'm gonna say yes. Really? So there are believers. She's quite creepy. No. Ah, I guess not. That white hand on your shoulder. I'm just imagining it. That white hand has actually been taken and made into a creepypasta or creepypasta. That a white hand, a severed white hand sprite, was actually in the Pokemon Red and Blue games and Red and Green as well, I think. I'm just going to stock up on supplies here. Oh, we can buy revives now, that's nice. But yeah, there was apparently a sprite that you could encounter where it was a severed white hand because of that girl or something, but it's complete bullshit like the other rumour. Same with a sprite called Buried Alive. Apparently it was like a corpse coming out of the ground. People have got really weird imaginations, I tell you. Anyway though, into this house here. Into this house, little boy. What does this guy say? Oh my god! The creepy music's gone. Hello, I'm the official name rater. Want me to rate the names of your Pokemon? I don't know why it's called the name rater, because it's basically the nickname changer, because you can change your nickname of a Pokemon if you want, so. But anyway. What does this girl say? Those horrible rockets, they deserve no mercy. That poor Cubone's mother. It was killed trying to escape from Team Rocket. So yeah. There you go again. Cubone's mother is killed, which is... I don't know. As a kid, you never really appreciate it that much, but... Anyway, you're going to want to go onto this route here. Because the route south of Lavender Town is being blocked by a Snorlax, and you won't be able to get down there at all, so... don't try it. So we're going to battle the trainers over here, and while we are, I can talk about tuning Pokemon on this route. What's a cute round fluffy Pokemon? A Jigglypuff, I'm guessing. But yeah, the new Pokemon on this route are Growlithe and Vulpix. Growlithe is FireRed exclusive, and Vulpix is a Leaf Green one. I personally prefer Growlithe a lot more because it's got better stats and it's more offensive than defensive. So yeah, that's my personal opinion. So FireRed is better for that, but I wish FireRed had Slowpoke in it, to be honest. But what are you gonna do? Bad thing about Vulpix is that it doesn't get many good moves, and it's quite speedy, but it's also quite special defensive as well, which isn't very good for a fire type, since it's got quite a few weaknesses. How dare you double slap me, bitch! Oh god, the only attack move I've got is Psybeam. It's quite embarrassing. Apart from Shockwave, of course. Oh, stupid useless critical, honestly. Stop! Don't be so mean to my Clefairy. I thought you were going to use Jigglypuff. Anyway, and there's an old guy. I'm a rumbling gaming dude. You! Rock on, man. Right on. Okay, so carry on here. The wild Pokemon can only be got in here if you use Cut. And there's also a few berries in here, so let's pick them up. Let me just see here, because I want to switch my Pokemon about. Gyarados, you're next and closest. You're closest to level 28, so we'll have you out. Fortunately, we're going to the this next city we're going to. We'll actually get Gyarados a few good moves. So, and a Raspberry that heals us from burning, I think. Lumberry, that is actually a really good berry. It heals us from any status infliction. And a Leopard Berry that restores PP, which it brings me on something to say really, because I never knew why you can't buy ethers which restore PP or elixirs in shops on Pokemon games. I mean, they're just as useful as super potions and things like that. So it is something that I would like to see in Black and White too, maybe, that you can actually buy ethers and PP restores now. I mean, I know if you keep battling in the Nimbasa stadiums quite often, people will give you like PP maxes and PP ups and elixirs and things like that. But I don't know. Once, like, say in older games like in this game and Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, once you found all of the elixirs and ethers, you can't get any more. So it's quite annoying, really. So I've never known why you couldn't buy them. But Muck. Oh shit. You know what? I'm gonna use Kadabra here just so I can get rid of it, because Muck is quite defensive and quite bulky, so it can be really annoying. And of course, it's the evolved form of Grimer, if you didn't know. And a Pokemon game that I've always wanted to play is Yellow. I've never really played one of the first generation games apart from Pokemon Stadium. But I've always wanted to play Pokemon Yellow because it's like a spin on the original adventure, so I don't know really, but it's kind of hard to find a reliable one, because if you go on Amazon or eBay or anything like that, you never know if it's going to be fake or not. I thought Grimer was going to use Intimidate on me then for some reason. I was like, come on, I can't be intimidated, can I? And there's actually something interesting about Grimer's Pokemon card. I think it was the original one or something like that. It might have been the Jungle set, I'm not sure. I don't know what all the sets are about. I mean, I started collecting Pokemon cards after like the first set was the first set was released, so I can't remember my first Pokemon card though. It was a shiny Machamp, and I can remember when everyone was like, oh my god, shiny, give me it please. And it was actually, god, Pokemon cards were so popular, there was actually a news story about a kid getting stabbed because of one, which was mental. And I thought, you know, I mean, no offense to anyone living in America, but, you know, things like that happen in America quite often, and they don't really happen like that in the UK that often, especially over a Pokemon card, so, you know, it's quite surprising because in the UK instead of America. Anyway, though, and my wire's going to get hot on that bloody vent from the laptop, because my laptop gets so hot. So hard! And this is an introduction of a double battle. I think I'll use Mankey and Pharaoh here, just because they're the lowest level. Twin Paris, fantastic. Did you know? I know now. Thanks, little girl. Okay, so we have the introduction of double battles here. The double battles were introduced in Ruby and Sapphire. Basically, you send two Pokemon out at a time, and you battle, basically. Double battles do have a lot more strategy than single battles, because certain moves will affect both of the Pokemon. Certain moves will affect all the Pokemon, including yours. So, it's got a lot more strategy, and to be honest, I'm okay with double battles, but after you've played one of the GameCube spin-off games, you will hate double battles. Every single one is a double battle in that game, and I'm sure if you've watched my Pokemon XD Let's Play, you'll know how stressed I got at that. But although I did enjoy that Let's Play still, so, and oh fuck you, let's use Fury Attack. Mankey will take you out anyway, so, and Fury Attack's actually doing quite well for once. No, oh, for God's sake, why do I have to jinx it? Yep, good on Jigglypuff, you fat summer lad. And also, something I didn't mention about Growlithe and Vulpix is that you have to evolve them with stones. In fact, I think I did mention that, didn't I? I'll tell you what, my memory is terrible. I can only remember long-term things, and oh my god, how could you see me from there? School is fun, but so are Pokemon. Okay, just defeated the rest of those trainers in a line on screen. I mean, off screen, and Mikey grew to level 28, which is when it evolves. And that last girl that I just battled had like a fetish for me out for something, but anyway though. And there we are. Oh, sexy Primate. Do you learn any more moves? Rage, okay. Let's just have a look here. Rage is a move that an attack becomes stronger each time they use this hit in battle. So if you use Rage, then get hit, it'll like I think it doubles in power each time. I'm not sure. It can be quite a good move, but it can take a lot of time to get power. Quite a few turns to actually get some power in. So I'm just gonna pass on this one. As you can see, its base power is 20, which is pretty shit. So let me switch here to Fearow. Like I said, I'll try and keep my Pokemon's levels all equal, apart from obviously Rattata. Go the other way or I'll run you down. Would you like that? Would you like to run me down? God, you look alright. Punk, don't you? Is he pointing at me with 2 fingers or what? I don't know. In fact, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you Americans know maybe, but if you do the peace sign, I think it's when like 2 fingers are up with the back of your hand, pointing to the person. That's actually swearing in the UK. A middle finger's still swearing in America, I think. But yeah, doing the peace sign where you put 2 fingers up at someone and the back of your hand is visible to their face, then it's swearing. And oh, thanks a lot, you fucking grimer. Vera, why are you getting so many status functions, and why are you always the one that faints? I put my complete faith in you. I thought, no, I'm gonna give Spidgey. Oh my god, I just say Spidgey. I'm gonna give Spearow a try, not Pidgey. Oh, at least you're easy to defeat. You for real, kid? Oh mate, I'm real. I'm real. What's down here? In fact, I haven't been using the bicycle, have I? Take my bike, bitch. My bike's acting up, man. Mine isn't, because mine's not motor powered. In fact, that's not as cool, so. Coughing. Oh! This thing has like super good defense. Although its special defense isn't that good. Look, if I use Aerial Ace, watch how much it'll do to it. Okay, that did okay damage, I guess. Alright, so if all the training's done there, apart from that guy, is he a trainer? I think he is. If I can remember him right, he's got 2 Voltorbs, so Fearow won't be a good matchup against him. So let's use Charmeleon here. Am I right? You look good at Pokemon, but how is your chemistry grade? In fact, I was never that good at science in school. Well, I was like, if the lesson was interesting, then I'll be pretty good at it, but I suppose that's the same with any subject, really. And what do you know, I was right, he has a Voltorb, woohoo, go full boy V5, you got something right, that's pointless for once. And Sonic Boom's a bit like Dragon Rage, it always does a set amount of HP damage, I think it's 55, which would be quite annoying. Another Voltorb, bloody hell, this guy's got a fetch of Voltorbs, hasn't he? And please say this Ember will take out in one shot. Seriously, champion, we need to get you a better fire type move. And charge, that in future games raises the user's special defense as well as charging its electric power. I don't know what kind of calculation that is, but it makes electric moves more powerful the next time you use it, so. And Magnemite, that's perfectly fine because that's steel type, so we can take it down in one lovely jubbly hit. Ah, little twat. Okay, who's the last Pokemon? Coughing. What? That was random. So you have Voltorb, Magnemite, then Coughing. That is random. Although it's better than having just Magnemite. I don't know what I'm singing. I was trying to say Magnemite over and over again, but you know, it just turned into a little cute little song. Oh, Meltdown. Oh my god, that's so appropriate because we're using Charmeleon. Okay, so we have a second underground path here, and oh, there's one more guy to fight. Alright, let's play a game. What the f... Did Pokemon just make a reference to Saw? Because that is really, really weird if it has. What do you say? The department store in Celadon is a great selection. Do you go there very often? I go there never. This will be our first time. And I don't know why there's random red and blue on the ground, but you know, whatever. Is it for a bicycle? Firo fated. What does it say? I heard a sleep Pokemon appeared out in Celadon City. So, yeah, there's 2 Snorlaxes to catch in this game, which we'll be getting into in a bit later. There's just a bit of a grass patch there. I think it might be a berry or something. But anyway, though, here's Celadon City. And dom dom dom! There's a Team Rocket person here! Anyway, though, I'm going to heal up here, and I'm going to end off the episode. So, in this part, we did what we did. We faced off against our rival again and got past route, whatever it was. And in the next part, we're going to be exploring Celadon City a bit. So, I shall see you then.